Welcome to CyberTitan VIII. We're excited to have everyone with us this morning. Congratulations to all of our 15 teams. Your hard work, dedication, and teamwork since October has really paid off. CyberTitan is the Information and Communication Technology Council, or better known as ICTC's, middle and high school cybersecurity competition. We've been running finals every year since 2018 and are excited for another great year. My name is Sheena Bolton. I'm the National Director of CyberTitan and the MC for today's opening ceremonies. To start, I would like to welcome Shelby Bestras, ICTC's Outreach Coordinator, who will do a land acknowledgement for us. Shelby?
Thank you, Sheena. As we come together today from across Turtle Island for our CyberTitan National Kickoff, we pause to honor the land and the first peoples who have cared for it for countless generations. We acknowledge that we're gathered physically, virtually, and in spirit on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of many Indigenous nations across what is now known as Canada. From coast to coast to coast, this land is home to the enduring presence and deep knowledge of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. We give thanks for the water that flows through these lands, rivers, lakes, and oceans that sustain life and connect us all. These waters have been protected by Indigenous communities who teach us that water is sacred, a living being, and a relative, not a commodity. As we explore the digital world through CyberTitan, may we do so with a sense of responsibility to learn from Indigenous knowledge systems, to protect both virtual and natural environments, and to build futures rooted in respect, reciprocity, and care. This acknowledgement is just one step. May it be followed by continued learning, listening, and action. Back over to you, Sheena.
Thank you. Next up, I would like to introduce Lisa Mateus, ICTC's Vice President of Capacity Building Innovation, to bring us a welcome from ICTC. Lisa?
Welcome and good morning. Thanks, Sheena. I am so impressed by all of you, and it's such an exciting day. I'm Lisa Mateus. I'm the Vice President of Capacity Building and Innovation at the Information and Communications Technology Council, which is ICTC. So ICTC is a neutral, not-for-profit national center of expertise with the mission of strengthening Canada's digital advantage in the global economy. We've been around for over 30 years and have delivered forward-looking research, practical policy advice, and capacity building solutions for individuals and businesses. Our goal is to ensure that technology is utilized to drive economic growth and innovation, and that Canada's workforce remains competitive on a global stage. But today we're here to kick off the CyberTitan VIII National Competition Day. ICTC's CyberTitan is Canada's largest competition for middle and high school students. Students learn to defend against cyber threats and explore pathways to cybersecurity careers, cultivating a strong talent pool for Canada's future digital workforce. This year's competition is made possible by the support of the Government of Canada's Communications Security Establishment, MasterCard Canada, Cisco Networking Academy, Cyber Alberta, the Centre of Excellence for Digital Innovation at the EECD of New Brunswick, and our development partner Field Effect. Congratulations to the 190 teams and over 1,100 students who participated across Canada throughout the entire CyberTitan season. A special congratulations goes to the top 13 teams that will battle it out today in this final stage of the 2025 competition. This national final competition brings together the top 4 teams from Western Canada, the top 4 teams from Eastern Canada, the top 3 middle school teams, and the top all-girls team. This year's competition is particularly exciting because this is the very first time that we have a team from Newfoundland competing in the finals. This is also the first time in a few years that we've had teams from BC represented in the finals. Welcome back, BC, and welcome, Newfoundland. A big welcome to our top high school teams. Please forgive me if I mispronounce your names, but I was really impressed with the creativity that went into your team names. The first one is Null PTR from Kennebecassis Valley High School in Quispamsis, New Brunswick. Drop Table from William Lyon Mackenzie Collegiate Institute in North York, Ontario. FNASIS, also from William Lyon Mackenzie Collegiate Institute in North York, Ontario. Spartan Zero from Centennial CVI in Guelph, Ontario. Pseudo RMRF from Pembina Trails Collegiate in Winnipeg, Manitoba. The Elitists from Sisler High School in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Bruteforce.exe, also from Sisler High School in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Team Apollo from Old Scona Academy in Edmonton, Alberta. Team Poseidon, also from Old Scona Academy in Edmonton, Alberta. And Username Taken from West Vancouver Schools in West Vancouver, British Columbia. Next, we welcome our top middle school teams. EVI1 from Exploits Valley Intermediate, Grand Falls from Windsor, Newfoundland. Firewall Fighters from Nashwaaksis Middle School in Fredericton, New Brunswick, and the Cyber Rams from Good Shepherd Catholic School in Ottawa, Ontario. Finally, we also welcome our 2 Canadian Cadet exhibition teams. 809 Royal Canadian Air Cadet Squadron from Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario, and 3300 Royal Canadian Army Cadet Corps from Surrey, British Columbia. We're so excited to have you all here and to see how today plays out, and wish you all the best of luck. We can't wait to see you again tomorrow for the National Cybersecurity Competition Awards presentation. Good luck, everyone, and back to you, Sheena.
Awesome. Thank you, Lisa, and everyone from ICTC. So we're getting closer now. I'm next pleased to welcome to that was close. I'm next pleased to welcome Monique Bardowell, this year's CyberTitan Competition Chief and Director of Professional Services at Field Effect. For the last 5 years, Field Effect has created our final images based on real-world Canadian experiences. Monique will give us an overview of this year's competition and fill us in on any information that we might need to know. Welcome, Monique and the Field Effect Development Team.
Thank you, Sheena, and thank you everybody for being here. We're really excited to be here. For me, this is my first CyberTitan, so it's really, really cool to see this across, across Canada participation. I've worked in this field for about 20 years, and they did not have this when I was in high school, so it's really nice to see. And it's really nice to see so many young people interested in cyber. We're certainly excited to see how this day unfolds and to see how the teams participate. I'll say that in this year's CyberTitans, the mission is more than just about solving puzzles. Today, you will be asked to step into the shoes of a cyber defender, working on matters on things that matter the most to us, which is our critical infrastructure. When we think of critical infrastructure, we think of everything from that powers our day-to-day life: water, electricity, hospitals, transportation. So when you're gonna be exposed to today something within that realm, that kind of puts you on the front lines of cybersecurity. And so you will get a real taste of what that looks like and what would you do if you were in the shoes of a cyber defender. Each challenge you face will test your ability to spot security issues, detect malicious activities and programs, and identify unusual behaviors. So kind of be on the watch for the things that are going to unveil as the day goes on. Remember to think like an attacker. That is really the best way to be a good defender. I'll say that from my experience. You have to put yourself in that mindset. You're not just playing a game. So you're training to kind of face real problems that cybersecurity professionals face on a day-to-day basis, whether they're defending critical infrastructures or other systems, but just keep that in mind. Whether this is your first CTF or your 10th, remember today is about learning, I'll say. Enjoy the teamwork, the problem solving, and the developing kind of the mindset of what matters for us in kind of day-to-day lives and how do we protect it. Ask questions, stay curious, and good luck for everybody. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this day goes. We're gonna just quickly give you a bit of a, I'll say, some guidance presentations on some of the things related to cyber range as you're gonna get exposure to it as the day goes on, just so that to kind of help kick the day off. Thank you and good luck.
Hi there. I'm just going to give everyone just a quick rundown on CyberTitan and mechanisms we're going to be using to help you everyone out. Perfect.
Tell us who you are, Colin.
Yes. So I'm Colin. I work at the Field Effect as one of the Cyber Range content creators here. So Matei and I are responsible for designing the entirety of CyberTitan this year. And from that aspect, we'll just jump right in. So to answer some of the questions about what is a virtual machine card, when you log in, you'll be instructed you'll have your CyberTitan here. You should be receiving your credentials, or you should have received your credentials for the website for ICTC. Once you join, the flags are going to be hidden until we hit start. We will tell you when we're going to hit start. We'll do an announcement as well in the Discord. For the Discord as well, ensure that your username on Discord is your name and then space or dash, and then the team name you're on. If you find yourself that you haven't been given the role that you're looking for or haven't been given your team role, you'll know if you're able to access the team chat that is for your team. So for virtual machine cards, they will be on the right side here. These are all the VMs that you have access to. There are a certain number of virtual machines that you do not have access to that are still in the environment. For instance, some of the validation servers. For validation in getting points, we do have some flags to get points that are just questions, but for the most part, we have services running in your machines that will automatically check. If you feel that there's an error or that you aren't receiving the validation points that you believe you should, let us know. We can always check on our end for the database that we have. And after the competition, we will be auditing our database this year, so we'll know exactly when the teams received what points. Ensure you aren't changing the field effect system agent, which is what is going to be reaching out and looking at our own, interacting with our validation server. As well, in Linux, we'll be having a cyber agent and a cyber user agent. These are also responsible for running some of the commands, or if we need to get back into the virtual machine. So if you want points, don't mess with these two things. As well, don't change any of the, it'll be mentioned again, don't change any of the passwords that are going to be for the cyber range user. Other than that, good luck. And if you have any additional questions, feel free to post them in the general channel and Discord. Matei and I are there, and it's going to be our job for today to make sure everything runs smoothly.
Thank you. Also, I just had a question from one of the teams about the link to get to Cyber Range. So I will send that over. We will also put it in Discord as well, too. So it will be accessible for everyone. Yeah, and I think, is that everything from Field Effect? Awesome. Okay. Well, we are a little bit early, which is good because I can get that link to everyone. So thank you to Field Effect team. And with that, this starts to conclude our opening ceremonies. Please join us tomorrow for our awards celebration, where we'll have 6 industry guest speakers and announce the results. And with that, we have officially begun. So teams, hold tight. I will send you the link to log into Cyber Range, and we'll see you all on Discord. And good luck. Have a good day. Play fair and learn. Thank you.